Hi guys, hope you're having a good day. Today I'm going to do my September favourites. I'm just going to kind of title this video September favourites and recent favourites because it's a tad late. I've been in Germany the past few days, which is why this is a little bit late. Just want to say too, thank you so much to the people that came out to meet me at the YouTube gathering. It was so lovely to kind of meet you guys and say hi. It's kind of there last minute and I just made a quick video and I didn't think anyone would see it. I didn't know if I even had any subscribers in Munich, so I was really surprised that people actually came, so thank you so much because you really made my day. I'm also going to be at the London Meetup, which I'll talk about nearer the end of this video if you live in England and you want to kind of say hi. I'm going to start off with skincare, and last month I had two products by the brand Antipodes, and that was the Aura Mask and the SPF. I've got another product from them this month. I really love this brand. This is the Juliet Skin Brightening Gel Cleanser. It's got kiwi fruit, manuka honey and Vinanza Performance Plus, which sounds like an energy drink. As a rule, I don't really like gel cleansers, so I was really surprised when I actually really liked this one. This basically is almost the same colour as the bottle. It kind of looks, when I first squirted it out the first time I used it, it looked a bit like iodine. That's what it reminded me of. It smells really nice, a little bit like kiwi. I really enjoy this. Despite this being a gel cleanser and me not really traditionally liking gel cleansers, it lathers up, so it goes to a foaming cleanser, and that's I think why I like it, because gel cleansers that stay like a gel texture just, I don't know, it kind of creeps me out. I just don't like it. And gel moisturisers I'm not really that into either. Don't use this around the eyes, so obviously I've just been taking my eye makeup off beforehand, which normally I find a bit of a chore, but I don't mind because I really like using this. And it works really well with the next product that I want to talk about, and that is a new kind of addition to my skincare routine, and it's a Clarisonic. I've been using a Clarisonic for a while now. This is not kind of anything new to my routine, and I will link a video below where I talked about the Clarisonic Plus. I did a review and a big overview of the Clarisonic, so that's got lots of information in, and I'll link that below. I love the Clarisonic Plus. It's got a body attachment and I just really like it, but it is kind of bulky for travel, and Clarisonic have recently released a different version of the Mia, which is a smaller one. The thing about the Mia as well is that it doesn't have the different speed settings that the Clarisonic Plus had, and it also doesn't have the body brush, and it also doesn't have the beeps. So what the Clarisonic does is it beeps for your 20 seconds and 10-second intervals for different parts of your face, so you know when to move on, and that way you don't over exfoliate any parts of your face, and it gives you an even skin tone and even cleansing. The original Mia didn't have that, so to me it was just a kind of scaled down version, and I know some people love it, but when you already have the Plus it seems like a lot of money to spend on another one. Recently released this one, which is a Clarisonic Mia 2. Obviously it's a lot smaller and a lot lighter. The charger is a lot smaller. It's one of those ones that just magnetically attaches rather than sitting in the cradle, which the original Clarisonic has a big cradle. It's got the 2 speeds, which the original Clarisonic has, and it does the beeps. The only thing that this doesn't do is have the body brush. So if you're not bothered about that, then this is a really great option, because not only is it small, it's cheaper and it's light, but you don't lose the function. So I think it's really smart on their part to kind of release this in it. So that might be one to look into if you are looking for a Clarisonic and you've not yet purchased one. I don't think you really need to get the Plus if you're not bothered about the body brush, basically. It also comes in a travel case, which is really nice because even though it has this, it does have holes in, and this keeps it from making your clothes wet if you're in a rush and you're packing quickly. I've been using 2 foundations this month, and one of them is one that I originally tried and hated it, so just goes to show, like, depending on the time of month or just the weather and all, whatever your skin's doing, I can really like different things at different times, and it's taught me a lesson not to maybe judge things so rashly. The one that I hated and now I didn't hate it, but the one that I wasn't keen on and now I love is the YSL Touche Eclat foundation. I originally tried this, and I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I definitely go through phases where I'll apply a foundation, it looks amazing. The next day I might apply it and it just, my skin just doesn't feel it. I don't know, it just doesn't look right. And I think what happened was I tried this and it didn't look nice maybe a couple of times, and I just thought, it's an okay foundation. I get that it makes my skin look radiant, but it doesn't sit right on my skin, and everybody was raving about it, and I just, if you notice, like, I didn't do a blog review or anything like that because I just wasn't completely sold. But for some reason I've started wearing it again recently, and I really like it. I do really like it. I've got the shade B40. Lovely packaging, but you would expect that if you are paying YSL prices, you would expect the packaging to be gorgeous. And it's got a pump on there as well. Again, those are things that I would expect as standard from a luxury foundation. It really does look like skin, and it really does give you that radiant boost to your skin. I'm wearing it today. The thing about this is that it doesn't have the greatest lasting power, or in terms of being a long wearing foundation. It's a definite no-no. If you're going out for a meal, or if you're having any kind of photographs taken, or you have the kind of job or the kind of day that you can touch up your foundation, then it's not a problem. But if you are someone who has very oily skin, or foundation doesn't last very long, then I don't think this would be the everyday option for you, but it would definitely sit nicely for a night out or something. Or again, like I said, a photo, if you were having any kind of photo shoot, this would look great, but you just have to be careful because it doesn't last that long. The one that I've really liked using recently is from Clarins. This is the Skin Illusion foundation. I used to work for Clarins, and I've always loved their skincare. And I always loved their makeup too, but the packaging was kind of a bit mumsy and a bit old-fashioned, and I think it put people off the makeup, to be honest. They have some really great foundations and mascaras. I remember the mascaras being great, but I know that young people would not kind of look twice at it. They'd walk past the counter and they wouldn't really look twice. But they've repackaged all the makeup, and I know it's about the product inside. I know it's nothing to do with how it looks, but in terms of the quality of the packaging now and the look and the aesthetic, I feel like finally they will attract some more attention that they deserved before. Anyway, enough about the packaging. This is a Skin Illusion foundation. It smells amazing for a kick-off. If you're not a fan of fragrance foundations, you might want to skip this one, but I think it smells really nice. Again, it's got the pump. This is a little bit more coverage than the YSL, and it definitely has more of a staying power on my skin, so I can wear this all day without problems. It gives you that radiant, dewy look, but not shiny, and it looks like a second skin with some coverage thrown in there. So it's about a medium coverage foundation, I would say, and definitely buildable, and this is oil free as well. So I love that one too, and both of those I've been using interchangeably kind of this month, or last month I should say. Another complexion thing that I've rediscovered really is this, and this is not the actual packaging. This came in this little kit here by Benefit. It's called How to Look the Best at Everything, and it's got quite a few things in here. I've got a blog review which I will leave linked below. You get two shades, shade 1 and 2 of the Boi-ing concealer by Benefit. Again, I've worked for Benefit in the past, and this is something that I used to use religiously in my late teens and early 20s, and I loved it, and I don't know why I stopped using it. I think I started using Studio Finish by MAC instead on blemishes and things like that, and I just forgot how nice this was, and I took this away with me and I've been putting it in my handbag because you can kind of pop this out of the kit, and I've rediscovered this really, and I do like it more than the Studio Finish. I think I always have, but for some reason I just got swept along with that MAC obsession that everyone seems to get into at some point or other. So the Boi-ing concealer is something that I've enjoyed using again. Hair wise, I've been using a new hair tool. You may know if you've been watching my videos for a while that I was obsessed with the Babyliss Big Hair, and I still love that hair tool, but I've been trying something new recently, and it's called the Instyler, and this will straighten your hair, give it a bit of a flick at the ends. Like mine isn't completely straight, I don't know. You can also curl with it because it comes with a guard, but the guard's not on at the moment, and you can kind of wrap your hair around and things like that, so you can create a few different looks with it. I've not mastered the art of curling with this yet, I've got to be honest, but it's great at straightening your hair, great at flicking the ends out, turning them under. The way this is designed means that the heat is completely equal on your hair, so you're not frying the bit that it's just touching. It distributes the heat quite evenly, so I am really impressed with it. And this spins round, by the way. I might do a getting ready with me video with it. I'm not really explaining it very well. I definitely still recommend the big hair, but this is quicker for me, which is why I've kind of been using it this month. Another thing that's kind of new to me these months are these lipsticks by Rimmel. I'm wearing one today. This is actually the one I'm wearing. It's called Kiss of Life, and they are the Kate Moss for Rimmel. I'm not sure if these are out yet. I will annotate somewhere and let you know the release date if they're not already out. I think they were out on October 1st though. These are matte lipsticks, which I tend to shy away from, I like kind of a creamy consistency of lip colour, and I love the look of matte lipsticks, but they dry my lips out so badly. These are not that bad at drying your lips out, and they don't emphasise dryness or anything as much as other matte lipsticks do. So I really actually like these, and for autumn they've got some really nice shades in this collection. There's a coral one as well, which is really bright and fun for a night out. But there's a plummy shade, a nude shade, and this one, which are really nice for that autumn look. I really like the application. Obviously they're not too expensive, they're Rimmel, and they're definitely worth checking out. I really like them. Another thing from Rimmel, which I got at around the same time, is this, and it's called Metal Rush. They've got this range of these nail polishes, and I've got to be honest, I don't like metallic nail polishes as a rule. They don't look right on me, on my skin tone. I don't know what it is, but they just look a bit weird on my skin tone and make me look a bit ill. I like them on other people, they're just not something that I like. I like creamy block colours. But this paler one, for some reason, I've been really enjoying. It goes against everything that I believe in and stand for because it's a metallic colour, but I actually really like it. And it says flip your colour, so you can completely change the look of a nail polish underneath by wearing this, or you can wear it on its own. It'll probably just give you like a pearly finish, but I like it over the top of a nail polish. And the only one that I've tried it with so far is this one from number 7. It's called, I think it's called a Winter's Tale, oh, Winter Tale. I don't know why I'm pluralising that, but this is a new one as well from number 7 for like autumn winter. Really nice grey colour. I find these chip a little bit easily on me, to be honest, but I love the colour and it dries really quickly. But these together give the most beautiful purple metallic sheen, and it looks green in some lights, purple, blue in others. Really nice. And there are a lot of different metallic colours to check out if you are into that kind of thing. I think this and a reddish one are the only ones that I'll probably like and use out of that collection, but they're really good for the kind of autumn weather. And the last two things that I've got are both by Pixi. The first one is this Lash Line ink. And what this is a really fine felt tip, and it's just like any other felt tip liquid liner upon first glance, but this is super fine. And what I like to do with this is, like today, I don't know, I've fallen into the trap really with black liner of wearing black liquid liner flicked out all the time, and I do really like the way that that makes my eyes look, but it can look a bit harsh. I got to a stage a few months ago where I thought, like, you know, this is a bit like a harsh line, like it's not blended and stuff. I didn't think it was always completely flattering on me depending on my eye makeup, but I do like to kind of emphasise my lash line a bit more, and I've never come across anything as fine as this in terms of just getting in between the lashes, and it doesn't really look like you've drawn a line at all. It just kind of thickens your lashes. So I've really been enjoying that, and it's something that I've not managed to do with any other liquid liner, no matter how fine they are. Like, I've always felt like it's visible, so you've got to draw a thicker line, if that makes sense. So I really like that. If you don't want to wear, you know, thick liquid liner every day, but you want to emphasise your lash line, that's a great one. And the next thing by Pixi are these Tinted Brilliance Balms. I mentioned one of these a long time ago when I had the Tinkerbell collection launch, and this one was like a colour changing one according to your pH. They've also got a line of just regular tinted ones that don't change colour, and I think they're probably the best out of all the balm stains out there. You know, they've got the Revlon ones, Clinique have got their chubby sticks. I actually like these the best. This one is in Craving Coral. Smell minty. It is a nicer mint than the Revlon mint, to be honest. But these are just really easy. They last quite a long time, and they're just really easy for in your handbag. So if you are thinking of trying out the Revlon lip stains, or you're thinking of trying out the Clinique chubby sticks, don't overlook Pixi because they've got some really nice ones as well. Those are all my favourites for this month. Like I said, I'm going to be at the London meetup for this YouTube road trip. I'll leave all the information below if you want to come say hi. There are some great YouTubers that are going to be there, and of course I'll be there because I've worked with Kentucky in the past. They've invited me along, and so if you guys live in London, it would be a good opportunity to meet some of you, so I'll hopefully meet some of you there. Big hello to the people in Munich that came out to see me, and thank you, and I will see you very soon with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye!